This is the A-10 Warthog. Today, I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know about the A-10 Warthog. For starters, the A-10 Warthog was created by Fairchild Republic. An order was placed for a ground attack vehicle in the late 1960s. Fairchild Republic would then come out in February 10th, 1976 with the A-10 Warthog. The A-10's main purpose was to be a close air support aircraft. It was able to successfully do this task because of its wide range of weapons. This close air support machine was fitted with a 30mm GAU-8 Avenger machine gun. This machine gun is partially why this aircraft was made. The A-10 Warthog is meant to be built around this gun. In fact, without the gun inside the A-10 would be so back-heavy that it couldn't fly without it. The A-10 is also fitted with multiple air-to-ground missiles, laser-guided missiles, and even dummy bombs. For air defense, when the A-10 needs to be fighting air targets, the A-10 has AIM-9 missiles. The A-10 is so special because of its gun. Not because of how big it is or the caliber, but because of its sound. Let me show you. Here's a clip of an A-10 Warthog doing a strafe run. This gun is why this airplane is so special. It's almost like the gun has made a name for the A-10. Let's now move on to combat history. Although the A-10 came out in 1976, the A-10 would only start to see combat in 1991 during the Gulf War. Here, the A-10 played a pivotal role in the Gulf War, destroying many ground targets and providing close air support for Marines on the ground. During the Gulf War, 4 A-10s were shot down. Although this sounds like a bad number, the A-10 has survived 11 air-to-air missiles and artillery rounds in the Gulf War. After the Gulf War, the A-10 proved that it is a very crucial airplane in the close air support department. The A-10 would later participate in combat operations in Afghanistan, Iraq, and Libya. Here, the A-10 would be used more heavily to help support troops on the ground. The A-10 is currently still in service, but there is much debate on whether the A-10 should stay in the United States Air Force. It is technically a very outdated aircraft compared to some of the 5th-generation fighters that are in the United States Air Force. It is expected that the A-10 will be retired in 2028, but there is much debate whether or not they should retire the A-10. On one hand, the A-10 is a very effective close air support machine, but it is also a very slow and outdated aircraft. Only time will tell to see what the U.S. Air Force does to the A-10. There are some people that believe that the A-10 could be built as a 5th-generation fighter, being more stealthy and having more engine power. The reality is there is no version of a stealth A-10. This is just because of its shape, and there's not really a good way of reducing its radar cross-section without replacing something that the A-10 is good at. In my opinion, I do believe that the A-10 will have to be retired eventually because it is going to become a very outdated aircraft compared to the 5th-generation fighters that are coming out. Let me know your thoughts about the A-10 Warthog. Should it still be in service or should it not? If you guys enjoyed this content, don't forget to hit that like button. If you guys want to see more content, don't forget to hit that sub button. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.